As players get into the later stages of their career, oftentimes it's an injury that leads to retirement.
After an injury like that, it takes some time to regain the strength to push the ball down the field.
Listen, I don't know about you, but I'm not too happy right now. You know, their offense has been talking smack about us all week. You gonna let that happen? I don't think so. So let's get out here and get at it. Hey man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You taking the first steps towards success in this league. But don't fall back and get lazy. There's more steps ahead, so you gotta keep it up.
With a playoff game in just a few days, everyone was waiting to find out if I'd be returning this week or if I'd hold off and hope for a win so I could possibly return in a later round. It was without a doubt one of the toughest decisions in my career. As much as it pained me to sit out that week's game, I knew it would pain me even worse if I played and cost the guys the game. I had no idea how the team would respond, on or off the field, to my return after sitting the previous game. But deep down, I knew it was what I needed to do. Returning from an injury like this wasn't going to be easy, but I wanted to be aggressive and attack our opponent just like I attacked my rehab on the way back from this injury.
Today, from Metlife Stadium in New Jersey, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports.
The winner gets a trip to sunny Arizona for Super Bowl 57. The AFC title game is underway. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over 1st and 10.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Off the play fake. Best. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Intended for Jamison Crowder. Incomplete.
To throw again. Best. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Pass.
But instead, 3rd down.
Allen Robinson. Incomplete.
From the gun. Best. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Off play action. Best. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Going deep now for Herndon. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jamison Crowder. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back to the air on second down. Best airing one out for Crowder. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter.
With the score, Chiefs 14, Jets 7.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Down at the 26. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. He's going up top for Herndon downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of peep. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Allen Robinson. There. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. It got his man complete. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
The big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event not getting to them early.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throw complete to Herndon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
1st down.
Well, CD, the big story today, obviously the courageous return of one of the league's best quarterbacks. You remember when he was injured back in the early part of the season, the assumption was that he'd be out for the rest of the season, and that was really only reinforced last week when he was cleared to return to action, but the decision was made to keep him on the sidelines. But now he's back with a full week of practice under his belt.
Yeah, from the south.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Best. He finds an opening past the 40. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Okay, call me an admirer right here. How about the touch on that throw?
I like the timing catches, the short ones, but those rainbows that drop right in the bucket, something pretty about them.
Really is, and let's face it, we always talk about arm strength. We love the guys who can throw through the car wash and the ball comes out dry. But those guys with touch, as we just saw there, those guys are valuable.
Brings up second.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And now he's going to use his legs. And now running right through him. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Allen Robinson. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on 1st down. Best. Crowder's got it over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
At the 37-yard line.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Well, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. That one looks like he'll throw here. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. He's got a man complete. And all the way to the opposite 48. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Caught by his tight end, Wesco. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Wesco, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Going deep now for Herndon. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. He's going up top for Herndon downfield. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Best. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Well, after a 3-month absence, this impressive effort by one of the NFL's best quarterbacks. That'll be the big story of the 2 weeks ahead on the way to the Super Bowl.
And partner, he's 5-0 on the season now, as you already know. And let's face it, he proved a lot of people wrong today. People in the media, maybe even in his own locker room. He returned at just the right time, and now his team is on to the biggest game in pro sports.
After the game, I was even more sore than I expected I would be. I suppose that should have been a sign that the news I'd be getting from Coach wasn't great. The news was devastating, especially since I'd already worked so hard to come back from this injury once. But because I had to come back once, I knew that with a cautious approach, I could come back again.